Before we dive into the latest Bridgerton news, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button if you're as invested in the show as I am. Said that uh, as a devoted fan of Bridgerton, I've been eagerly devouring every season and novel since its inception. The potential demise of John Sterling in Bridgerton season 4 fills me with a mix of anticipation and trepidation. Um, Having closely followed the lives of these characters, I find myself deeply invested in their stories, and the thought of losing such a beloved character as John is almost unbearable. Uh, he's gone very tossable to do. A lot of where the Netflix series Bridgerton is inspired by Julia Quinn's book series of the same name, which delves into the romantic tales of each Bridgerton sibling. As each novel centers around a single romance, the Netflix show mirrors this structure, with each season adapting one book. Season 1 follows Daphne's story. Season 2 concentrates on Anthony. Season 3 revolves around Colin. And season 4 will center on Benedict's love life. In a change of events for the Bridgerton series, season 3 sets aside Benedict's book and instead focuses on Colin's storyline. However, fans can rejoice as season 4 will delve into Benedict's romantic journey with Sophie Bake. Anticipation is high among us and other viewers to witness their fairy tale like love story unfold on screen. Yet a tinge of apprehension lingers as there is a possibility that a devastating incident from the books could occur by the season's conclusion. In Francesca's novel, When He Was Wicked, it is tragically revealed that John Sterling passes away due to a ruptured aneurysm in his brain. The cause of his untimely demise occurred at the couple's residence in Scotland. Upon their return from a walk, Francesca and John's cousin Michael discovered him lifeless. Heartbreakingly, shortly after John's death, Francesca suffered a miscarriage. At that moment, she was carrying his child. Bridgerton's timeline would line up with John dying by season 4's end, providing Francesca with a full season to grieve her loss. This allows ample time for her to pursue a romance with Michaela without it appearing rushed birds. However, this theory hinges on Francesca being the central character in Bridgerton season 6, which seems to be the strongest possibility at this point. John Sterling's death will be one of Bridgerton's biggest tragedies. As a movie reviewer, I must admit that each season of Bridgerton has its fair share of sorrow, yet it's John's inevitable demise that stands out as one of the most poignant tragedies in this Netflix series. King George's illness might be the only event that could compare, given the emotional connection we build with him in the prequel series, actually. As Bridgerton unfolds, it seems highly unlikely that any subsequent event will match the poignancy of John's sorrowful demise. Fortunately, none of the other Bridgerton siblings' partners meet an untimely end, as far as the books are concerned. And thus, bracing yourself for Bridgerton season 4 it would be wise to steel oneself as much as possible for John's heart-wrenching death. And on a lighter note, I guess you could say John's death will be a rupture in the show's timeline. Sorry, I couldn't resist. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.